Welcome!
I am the storm that is approaching.
Welcome to the Korn and Kock podcast.
Yes, welcome.
Wow, what song was that?
That's Bury the Light. It's the one that Zane keeps talking about that he works out to. It's from It's from Devil May Cry.
The 9-minute song?
Yeah. It's really good.
Did I listen to the whole thing or did I listen to part of it? I think I listened to the whole thing. It was pretty good. It's his first song that he works out to, right?
I believe so. That's the beginning of his workout.
This is
Charlie's!
Well, what is it? Product placement for Charlie's. Oh.
Charlie's! Get a brand deal with us!
This unsweet iced tea is from yesterday, last night, and I put it in the fridge. It still tastes very good.
Well, at least you refrigerated it. If it was just like sitting out there, it'd be kind of nasty, but taking care of your shit.
Yeah, you could say that. Anyways, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, my man. I got 2 sound clips that I think you'll really like.
Oh no, let's hear them. All right. Okay.
All right, and then we got one more.
Wow. Wait. Just hold on. Did you just? How did you know where to find those clips?
I downloaded the song a long time ago. I found it on YouTube, and then I downloaded it because I was like, "Fuck yeah, this song is great."
For those of you who don't know, those 2 clips are from one of the 1,000 Mike Patton solo projects, and there's a compilation video that I don't know if it's on YouTube anymore or if it's just flat out hidden or gone or whatever. But yeah, there are these 2 great clips of Mike Patton screaming, and there it was.
There it was. Yeah, I thought Stone would like those ones. Oh, you'll love this. You'll love this.
Bing bong. Whoa, is that what I
Bing bong. Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Bing bong.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. All right. Wow.
Yeah, we're building up the library.
Now we just need to get drops of us on this show, and then we'll be set, dude.
Absolutely. I'll do that. Right. If you send me a list of shit, I can do it. I'm almost done with the chapter, so like literally, if you give me a list of shit, like I can go through and I can like find them.
You're not gonna like this, but you know what's on the top of my wish list for you, right?
I'm okay with SpongeBob.
No, it's for you to finish the Scooby-Doo video, but
I'm working on it.
Yeah. How far into it are you?
It's a secret.
So you either
It's a secret.
You either haven't touched it at all, or it's like 90% done.
Oh, which one is it? Who knows?
It's probably somewhere in the middle. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna minimize this camera so I won't be able to see you, because I cannot. I keep looking at this stupid little screen, and what I forget too, when you upload this, I'm the big screen.
Yeah, well, there's nothing I can really do about that. It's just how Facebook Messenger works.
Yeah, it's not your fault, and I also I don't sound good. But that's on me. It's my mic and everything.
You don't sound horrible. At least we can understand what you're saying. Like your micro. It's not like you're speaking into like a Best Buy like stick mic. Like,
yeah, no, I'm not talking to. Look, I'm not talking into a pineapple, but I know that. Look, like I sound good. My voice sounds dynamite. All right, I could go broadcast for the Yankees if I wanted to. But I watched the clip of when I called into the Michael K show.
Mm-hmm.
That your title for the last podcast might be one of your best. It was like.
What do you mean? You're the one who came up with it. My brush with fame.
I didn't come up with that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did. If I did, I didn't come up with the title. I probably just said it, but I never said we're gonna call this that.
Oh, well then I must have misheard, because I was just like, that's too perfect. My brush with fame.
Oh, what? Well, what do? Do I take the compliment back or what?
I don't know. Do it. Just, take the compliment.
Take the compliment and run. Take the money and run. But anyways, I don't know. We got a few things we can start with. What do you want to start with?
Well, I kind of want to talk about Master of Disguise because I watched it for the first time yesterday.
With Dana Carvey?
Yeah.
You watched that thing?
Yeah, I watched it with Dion yesterday. I went over to his apartment and he was stoned out of his fucking mind and he's like, "Yo, let's watch some movies." And they had fucking nothing on HBO Max. But like they had speaking of streaming services, considering what we talked about last podcast, but
Yeah.
fucking they had Master of Disguise and he's like, "You've never seen this before?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, we gotta watch it. It's like one of my favorite childhood movies." And I gotta say, it is a perfect. It's like horribly shitty in the best way possible for like a kids movie. It's like,
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The slapstick with like the literal like the dude slapping the other dude. Shit was good.
Oh my god.
You know about the 9/11 thing that happened with that movie, right? I think Zane talked about it.
I don't, and I don't think I've heard. Did you guys talk about this last Friday when I wasn't there?
No, but he mentioned this. I think he has to have mentioned this. I'm pretty sure the only reason I remember is because he talked about it on the podcast last time he was on. In which, so you know, in that movie, there's a scene where they go into the turtle club and the dude's dressed up as a turtle.
No, I haven't seen Master of Disguise, but I know very much about it. And all I know is that it's one of the worst movies ever made, and Dana Carvey was in it. And Dana Carvey is hilarious, but he was in Master of Disguise. So, yeah. Dylan and Cole Sprouse were in this?
What the fuck?
Yeah, Dylan and Cole Sprouse as young Pistachio Disguisey.
Oh,
That's his
I didn't recognize him as that. Yeah, that's his fucking name in the fucking movie.
And then James Brolin was in this?
Wait.
Oh, James Brolin. Okay.
The dude who played Data from Star Trek. He was the main villain.
I never watched Star Trek.
That's fine. Point is, there was a scene in the movie where the dude dresses up as like a turtle. He looks like a fucking idiot. He's a looks like a dumbass. And apparently, while they were filming that movie, that happened literally like right as the Twin Towers were being hit. So like the entire studio took like a fucking moment of silence to like pledge allegiance to the flag. And apparently Dana Carvey was in the fucking turtle suit, like with a bald cap on and like fucking like a turtle beak on his face, like just pledging allegiance to the flag as like the fucking towers were smoking. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, all right, guys, back to filming. We need to do this important scene.
So I'm reading about this. Now, to be fair, this is on Wikipedia. So
The free
it just
encyclopedia.
says what?
The free encyclopedia that anyone can edit.
Well, it just says it's a rumor. So, you know, who knows? I can see that happening. And also, that's not that shocking of a thing. There were a lot of things happening on that day. Look, how about this? Did you know Slayer released an album on September 11th, 2001?
No, I didn't.
You know what that album's called?
Crash and Burn.
God Hates Us All. In my opinion, that is more shocking than this Master of Disguise thing because, yeah, again, they were filming a movie. Were they filming it in New York or were they just filming?
I think they were just filming, and well, like the whole country like fucking grinded to a halt when they heard about that. So I mean, like, fuck.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, my dad told me he was working in the warehouse, and when it was going on, there were only like 4 people working, but they would all sit in front of the TV, and when a truck came in, somebody would run out, load the truck, and then come back immediately and just sit down and watch it. I don't remember it.
One sec. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Anyway, what were you saying?
About how when my dad was working on September 11th, they were working in a warehouse, but there was only like 4 or 5 people working. But then when the attack happened, they all sat around the TV and watched it. And when a truck came in, somebody would run out, load the truck up really quick, and come back and just watch the TV. I mean, that was everybody did that. I don't remember. A friend of mine who's the same age as me says he remembers watching the second tower fall, and I don't remember anything. I really don't. I was told that it was a school day and I was getting ready to go to school, but I don't know. There's no way they must have had school. They must have canceled it. There's no way. I mean, how can you teach a bunch of 5, 6-year-olds about, 1 plus 1 is 2? Oh, by the way, this awful, awful thing happened on the other side of the country. There's no way. But I don't know. It's a weird rumor, true story. I don't know, but it's not that shocking or whatever. To me, having an album called God Hates Us All, and it just happens to come out on September 11th, to me, is the more outrageous, are you kidding me, this actually happened thing. But, that's just me.
Hmm.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think is more? Let's say the Dana Carvey thing was true. Which one is, I'm not going to say funny, but which one is more shocking to you?
Which one is more shocking? Obviously, the album. Like, that's. They knew something. They knew something was going to happen that day. They didn't know what.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they knew
that's what it
something was
was.
going to happen.
Yeah, Kerry King was just like, yep, I know what's going to happen. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to make a really ironically titled album. And I don't even think it's one of their best albums. I never hear anyone talk about it. And here's another thing, too.
And
On that same day, Dream Theater released a live album. You know what the album cover was? It was a bunch of great black and white pictures of the band. And in the middle, let me pull it up because I want to get an accurate description of it. Scenes. Wait, no. It's called Live Scenes from New York. All right, you following me?
oh no. Oh
So
no.
the original album cover was an apple, because it's called the Big Apple, right?
Yeah.
So it's an apple and it's flaming, and in the flames you can see the Statue of Liberty and the Twin Towers. The Twin Towers are literally on fire on the album cover.
Like the amount of irony surrounding so many music groups and 9/11 is fucking insane.
I mean, is there any way I just want to copy it and then send it to you? But now, so the day it came out, they had to, pull it back. So now it's a very rare collector's edition. Like, this guy's selling it for $125. No one would spend $125 on a CD, but this is kind of a rare CD. But you're right. I mean, the coincidences you have on that day.
Because it's like you have that, you have God Hates Me, you have God Hates Us All. God Hates Me.
Okay,
you have fucking System of a Down releasing theirs like 4 days before with Jet Pilot.
September 4th, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm sure there's more that we can't think of right now, but fuck, dude.
Oh,
fuck, dude.
I wanna double check this, but do you know the first comedy to come out after September 11th? You know what? Let's move on after this. This is getting kind of
this is a little depressing.
Yeah, but anyways, let's just get this on. What was the first comedy to come out after September 11th?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
I want to make
Shark
sure.
Boy and Lava Girl.
It was Zoolander.
Really?
Yes.
Really? That's
came out
funny.
It's September, I believe it came out September 28th.
Which is today. 20 years ago.
Wait, are you serious? Oh my god, it is.
Yeah.
Wow, I could have done that for the anniversary. Jeez.
Right.
You everyone watching this just saw a genuine reaction because I had no idea. Let me see. Ben Stiller made the decision to digitally remove any backgrounds that originally contained the Twin Towers and the background skyline. Stiller defended his decision to erase images of New York's World Trade Center from the film, saying he did what he thought was appropriate at the time. Well, and you know what's historical accuracy? You ready for this? Did you ever see that Nicolas Cage movie about the Twin Towers? I think it's called World Trade Center.
No, I haven't.
If you watch the trailer for that movie, there's a shot where somebody looks up and they see the plane flying. In the background, you see a poster for Zoolander. because it was a big movie that was about to come out. So at the time, yeah, you're being historically accurate. But at random, you're like, what's Zoolander doing back there? And you have to think too.
Blue Steel.
You've seen Zoolander before, right?
Oh yeah.
When did you watch Zoolander?
What's Zane?
You two watched Zoolander?
Yeah.
When was that?
A while, like a few years ago.
I want to go back and watch that movie again. It's actually really funny.
I really want to watch The Big Lebowski again. It's been fucking like it's actually been like almost a decade since I've seen that movie.
That movie's great.
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to something lighter. Let me grab my phone. Do you want to go into the I won't be back?
Oh shit. Yeah. I won't be back.
So do you know that if for those of you who don't know what this is, I won't be back is where we go to Corn Kid's Twitter page and we see how many followers he has.
Mm-hmm.
And right now he's got 98.8 thousand followers.
Ballin'.
So you're probably not going to get 100K by Saturday, but I mean you'll be at 100K. What?
Next week.
At least 2 weeks from now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I got a message.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. Ah, damn it.
What?
Ah, shit. I just got a message. I can't even. Oh man. I got a long message from somebody.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun to read, so I'm gonna have to check that out later. Okay, so you got 98,000 followers. How do you feel about that, Alex?
I have the following the size of a small nation's population, and yeah, I will command them to do my bidding. In fact,
You will what?
command them to do my bidding.
Command?
Yeah,
Bidding for what?
I'll tell them to go bully people in my name, drive people off the internet.
Yeah, but aren't all your followers like, I'm not even gonna say it.
Or were you gonna say simps? Simps.
No, I was not gonna say simps. I was gonna say, aren't they afraid to like talk to women? So you're gonna command them to do something and they're gonna do it. They can't even get the Cheeto dust off of their fingertips from the keyboard.
Well, you don't know.
But
Some of them could be women. You don't know, Stone.
Oh yeah.
You can't
And
assume.
it would go there.
Yeah, all three of them. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm
Well,
kidding.
no. Hey, I can assume all I want. I assume a lot of things. I assume that when I wake up in the morning, that my feet are gonna hurt, and my feet do hurt. The second my feet hit the ground and I stand up, they're already in pain. Then again, I also assume every time I buy a scratch lotto ticket, I'm gonna win. So it's hit and miss.
You gotta temper your expectations, bud.
Well, yeah, you'd think. So when do you think you'll get 100,000 followers?
Well, after I finish this chapter, I'm immediately gonna post it, and I don't think that's gonna give me the push I need. But then I'm immediately gonna draw more boobs, so hopefully that'll be
That'll
be the push. That'll be the push to get to the peak.
No, that's a drop right there. What you just said.
Then I'm gonna draw boobs.
No, because you like leaned in when you said it. You're like, I'm gonna draw boobs. That kind of hurt my neck, but whatever. Well, another thing too is this. I almost said Sunday. Saturday we have a new Slipknot album. You excited for that?
No, but apparently Slipknot's playing here in Arizona and like this weekend. Are you going?
I thought about it, but I don't know. I get paid on Friday, but I don't really have anyone to go with.
Apparently my ex is gonna be there. Dion's gonna be there with his girlfriend, but apparently he's going.
He likes Slipknot.
Apparently they're going.
Well, I mean, both Dion and Anna don't strike me as Slipknot fans.
I think it's their roommate. I think it's Will. I think it's him. But I mean,
Yeah.
like apparently their shows are wild, and they're like Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
But apparently my ex is gonna be there, so I was like,
Well, come on. What are the odds you're gonna run into her? Wait.
Stone. I have unimaginably bad luck.
So
I'm
what?
gonna
You see
walk in
her,
the door and she's gonna be there. She's gonna be standing
so
right
what?
there.
So what? You don't do anything. You walk right by. You ghost her. That's what you do. Also, you don't have to say it, but which ex are we talking about?
The gears are turning.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, you really think she can afford good seats? I know exactly where she's going to be sitting. She's going to be sitting in the lawn, like in the back wall. Are you kidding me, dude?
Fuck.
Really? Yeah, come on. Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking about going, and I asked somebody, and she said that she won't be able to. And I don't know if I know anybody else that would want to go. There's Zane. He likes Slipknot, but it's Sunday. He's got to work the next morning. And even if he wasn't, I don't think he'd want to go in the first place. Because you know how he is about Slipknot and Corey Taylor. It's like this unique love-hate relationship he has with Corey.
But he
And,
could miss. We have one more song for you.
I think he says that at every concert, too. You don't even have to say it. All you have to do is just have that guitar make that noise and people know what's happening next. I don't know. If I had a ticket, would you go?
Probably.
You know? I don't know. I mean, they're a good show. They're older. They kind of stand there. They still headbang and stuff, but it's not... The show that you saw on the DVD, it's not like that anymore. You know, they're not lighting themselves on fire. They're not.
They're not pissing on the drums. They're not throwing up on stage.
Yeah,
they're not beating the shit out of bystanders in the crowd.
Sid going into the crowd will always be one of my favorite moments. Just because the first time you watch that, you have no idea. And then you just see Corey say, "Hey, all you guys by Sid, get down." And you just see the camera shift over, and Sid, their own DJ, is in the audience just slapping people who touch him, which is like, what else did you expect? Of course people are going to try to touch you and take your mask off. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do it. And I would say this. If you wanted to go, the condition is, okay, but you have to drive yourself up here and drive yourself back.
Okay.
Yeah, but that would be it. Because if you think I'm driving all the way to Maricopa
To pick me up and then drive me back and then get... Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, no. In fact, I might say, okay, you know what? You'd be like, why are we at your house? You have to take me home. No, you're taking an Uber. But you have to work tomorrow. Yeah, so you can wait till tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., then I'll give you a ride home, or you take an Uber. It'd be one of those two.
I could play with the ne'er-do-wells in front of your house. We could play soccer together.
Ne'er-do-wells. So, yeah. You remember the last Slipknot album that came out? You, me, and Zane had a listening party for it.
I do remember that. Never take myself to save my soul.
I gotta say,
fucking shit.
you not like that song?
I mean, it's one of the better songs on the album that I remember, but like, fuck, dude.
Let me just say, that song makes... So, you know the Dying song? The one on the new album. You know the clean vocal part? How it opens?
Well, put your hands up in the air like you just do not care, or whatever the fuck they say.
Well, it's not that. It's put your hands into the water. But I will say this. When I read new Slipknot single, I'm like, cool, what is it? And I saw the Dying song, in parentheses, Time to Sing. I looked at it, and I'm like, is this going to be like some little...
Is this their Christmas album? Like, what the fuck?
Well, is it going to have like little kids chanting, time to die, or something like that? And then when I pressed click and I heard Corey go, put your hands... I'm like, dude, I swear to God, if you say put your hands in the air, I will shut this off and listen to it when the album comes out. But he said in the water, and I'm like, okay. But I'm still not a fan of the title. I'm still not a fan of that opening. Everything else has grown on me, but I gotta say, dude, Unsainted. What? What?
It's just that I don't know.
I gotta say, Unsainted on the last album is like Before I Forget, which is my favorite Slipknot song. So I'm looking forward to it. I wish we could all listen to it together again, but it's probably not gonna happen. So,
Never say never.
well, I mean, I work Friday too. So after I get off work, I'm gonna go pick it up, and then if you guys are hanging out, then I'm gonna come meet you guys.
True. Facts.
So you guys are going to Oregano's on Friday?
Who the fuck said that? Was that Russell? Did Russell say that?
It's in the group chat.
Fucking, I never agreed to it.
Well, if you're outvoted, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'll go with him, I guess, but like I never fucking said, yeah.
Don't you like Oregano's?
Not anymore. Oregano's fucking blows, dude.
Well, why is that?
What? Do you not remember that one? Wait, you weren't there. He like. Oh yeah, how we tell you about that horror story where we went and then Zane met up with us and like the service was so fucking unabashedly terrible, and like the food was cold and like stale. It was a horrible fucking experience. Like we had to wait 45 minutes to get in. We get in and then we have to wait another fucking 30 minutes to get our drinks, and then it's like you get our food, it's fucking cold. Russell never got his drink. It was sitting there on the fucking counter next to the bartender. We could see it through the glass. It was right there. Pristine. Just poured. And then 30 minutes later, the waitress finally comes around and brings it. And he's like, I don't want it anymore. It's warm. And she's like, oh, well, blame the bartender. He's really not on his game today. It's like, well, no, the bartender seems pretty on his game. He made the drink pretty fucking early. I think it's you who's not on your game, sweetheart. And what about what I just said didn't make sense?
Quite a bit. Well, for starters, they did say a different Oregano's by a Best Buy or something.
Yeah,
So I think it's
the one by the giant Walmart over on like North Site.
yeah, but
I should probably censor that.
What'd you say?
I said the nearest major street where it's at.
Well, why do you have to censor that?
Well, I guess I don't really have to. I mean, it's not like someone's gonna fucking come to like they're gonna be like, all right, on Friday I'm gonna meet Alan Cornkin.
Yeah, what's wrong with censoring that? Don't censor that. By the time people hear this, it's gonna be way past Friday, so you're not even gonna be there. Come on.
They'll wait. They'll be there. They'll wait.
They'll wait for what?
They'll wait for next time.
And then do what?
I don't know.
All right, well,
complain that I'm not a woman with huge tits and blue hair.
What blue? Why blue hair?
Because of my Twitter. That's like my avatar.
Yeah, but
and that's the character I draw all the time.
Yeah, but you're a dude. You're not a chick in that.
Exactly.
Oh no, you actually are. Well, that's not you. That's a character.
Exactly. But some people are like, hey, you're drawn very sexy, yes? And I'm like, I'm a dude, thanks.
Well, they're stupid if they think that. And also, these are the same people that saw the Grand Theft Auto 6 leak and they're like, this game sucks. It's like, it's a leak. They're not finished working on it. Why are you judging this when it's not finished yet? What is that?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was coming up on the mic. I was plucking the strings, wait, fuck.
The what?
The springs on my mic stand. I was like flicking them.
Jeez. Why don't you shake the camera a little more? We're making Blair Witch Project over here.
Fuck. All right,
oh my god. Alright. So, anyways, yeah, unfortunately, going forward, if I'm probably not going to be able to hang out on Fridays until late. So, going forward, don't even bother asking about, what I feel, because I'm not going to be able to show up anyways, unless I get the day off or I get off early. But that's not going to happen. So.
The last Friday was fucking ridiculous.
What happened last Friday?
When you worked.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked.
Fucking ridiculous.
I did 8 to 10:15 last Friday, people. 8 to 10:15 with 1 half-hour break. There you go. There you go.
Your paycheck's gonna look schnasty, but I mean, was it worth it?
Oh, it's gonna be great. Yeah, in a year from now, okay, maybe not a year, but maybe like in a year and a half from now, when I'm sitting in my own living room in like my 2-story house, and I'm watching the game, and it's like Friday night. I got the whole weekend off, and I got my unsweet iced tea in my left hand, and something else in my right hand, and I'm watching it. I don't think it'll still be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It might take a little longer than that. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, either way, I read something very interesting yesterday, and do you want to bring it up now, or do you want to look at our NFL picks?
Is it time to pick new ones?
Yes, it is. It's Wednesday night.
Oh, Jesus Christmas.
All right. So let me just say this. My pick lost. All right. Which is huge for you, because if I had
Huge.
won and you had lost, I would have been up 3-0 and you would have been 0-3 and it would have been over. So you now still have a fighting chance to come back at me. So with that said,
Did I win, or did that game was that not played yet?
Tom Brady lost. You lost. Yeah. Hey, look, I'm not. I told you that was going to be my first pick.
Fuck.
I was going to pick that game, but then you picked it first, and now thank you. And look, they lost 14-12, but an L's an L, and you got to take it.
That's 3 in a row. 3 L's in a row.
So they lost. There's that. Hey, man, my pick, I was feeling pretty confident with my pick, and then the Giants decided to just, not do anything against a Cowboys team that's not that great right now in the moment. So, anyways, people, we're making our NFL picks. So far, I'm 2-1, and Korn Kid is 0-3. So I still got a comfortable lead. But...
Sad day.
All right, so you want to make your first pick?
Let me pull it up. All right. NFL, NGL, no NFL. Schedule.
I want to see more.
All right, week 4 of 18.
Hey, by the way, good thing you didn't pick the against the Browns. You would have lost then too.
They won?
Yeah, I told you.
Fuck. Oh wait, yeah, you did tell me.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck.
Okay, why isn't this working?
Hmm.
Oh, there we go. Whoa.
I'm looking here. Why is the Commanders logo just a W?
Because they're not very creative people.
I gotta say, yeah, that's probably the lamest fucking logo I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Well, the W looks kind of cool when you zoom in on it, but to have it be in a little white square, it's almost like you're looking at a window, and through the window's the W. The Chargers logo is stupid.
Banana ass looking
Banana
logo. All right.
Sunday at 6.
I got. All right, Stone. Tell you what.
All right, you got your pick. What do you got?
Saints over the Vikings.
You know what? I was thinking about choosing the Vikings over the Saints.
You might. Why don't you pick that one? Why don't you pick that one? We can have our first ever Korn and Kock duel.
No. Oh, you want to make it a duel?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
it's like a duel. So one of us has to win. One of us has to win.
Oh. Okay. All right. I can
We
get
won't
behind that.
we won't do every single one, obviously, but like
No.
we're 4 games in. We're 4 games out of 18. I think we can do like one duel. Yeah.
Now, well, you know what would be sexy is if we.
You know what would be fucking hot?
What I'm just saying, you know what would be sexy is if we were tied somehow, and the last game of the season we picked opposite teams and dueled. Now that would be a good pick.
That'd be
that's
fucking
sexy.
that'd be gaming to the extreme.
That's a Marilyn Monroe, like, beautiful, very attractive, sexy pick. Okay, so you got the Saints. Oh, thank you. So you got the Saints over the Vikings. I'm choosing the Vikings over the Saints. All right,
Fuck.
it's locked in.
One of us is gonna win,
All right.
and one of us is gonna blow chunks
Hold
out
on.
our ass.
I want to make sure I'm looking at this right. There you go.
Shit. Yeah, there we go. Those are the standings. Put that
So-
put that in your Google Excel spreadsheet.
So if I lose, no, if I win, I'll be 3-1. If I lose, I'll be 2-2. If you win, you'll be 1-3. You know, it would be interesting if after this game we were tied. That would be pretty attractive.
That What is with you and calling things sexy and attractive? Where did this come from?
What? There are sexy picks. Like what was it? Like my Dolphins over the Ravens. That was a beautiful pick.
I thought you were
You're
gonna say
a
my dog.
No.
My
See,
dog over the Ravens.
See, you had the Bears over the Packers in week 2. That was an ugly pick. That was not a good one. Anyways, I'm glad we got that sorted out.
All right. It's the first time we've done it on the podcast, and now next week you'll see who wins. Next time we're watching football, just keep in mind the Korn and Kock bet.
Yeah.
It's not a bet. Yeah, technically it is a bet, yeah.
No.
When it's all said and done.
All right, well,
I'm
you
gonna
got
have to owe this-
something?
I'm gonna have to owe this man money.
You got something? 'Cause I got my next thing ready to go.
You go ahead with your next thing.
So yesterday, while I was on break, I was reading an article, literally, about Jim Root, the guitarist for Slipknot, and he made a couple of interesting statements. One about Slipknot and one about Rage Against the Machine.
Oh Jesus!
Are you ready for this?
Hit me.
So here's his quote. I'm going to read it for you. We haven't really checked in with one another to see how we're doing. We're feeling about the state of the world and all that. But when I hear a band that's saying, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, telling me to do what the government tells me to do, that seems backwards to me.
Wait, what
And
the
then-
fuck? What the fuck is Rage Against the Machine being like? Get vaccinated.
I
Wear
would
a mask?
imagine so. Yeah, I'd imagine so. But so let me say. So then he goes on. I think people are just so sick and tired of socio-political content because you are just hammered with it, no matter if it's a news cycle, a feed on social media, or any of that. What I get when we go out and play shows is just people don't care about that anymore. People have their issues and people have their things they are concerned about, and that's essentially it. But that's a jab at Rage Against the Machine. He took their specific lyric from their most famous song and used it against them.
Well, yeah, they're a bunch of fucking corporate shills. It's like they stand for the complete opposite message that they're sending out, which is fuck the system. But then it's like that. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's one meme where like this fucking peasant is like on fire and he's like a pack mule. He's carrying this huge backpack and he's like, I think we should improve society. And then this fucking like little weasel man comes out of the fucking well, the fucking water well next to him and goes, and yet you participate in society. Curious. I am very smart. And then that's the end of the comic. And it's like, well, he's got a fucking point. It's like, I don't know. These people are like Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. The message of our music is fight the power. By the way, buy our shirts and our merchandise. Also, listen to the government. They're trying to keep you safe when it comes to COVID. Please. Like, keep us safe. Stone, you still there? You're kind of frozen. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. The fucking connection's really bad. There's a storm blowing through, so it's probably that. You can see it. There's no bars. Oh shit. Poor connection. Fucking hell. Whatever. All right, Korn segment. Oh, there he is. I can't hear you.
Yeah, my laptop died.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. What happened on your end?
I thought that there were there's like a storm coming through. Like there were like flash flood warnings and shit earlier. So I was like, what the fuck's going on? I think that might be the poor connection. So I was about to like go off on a tangent for something. I don't know. Like I was gonna figure it out. But then like it came back. So.
Well, this is a unique episode because now I'm walking through my house about to get my charger for my laptop.
I'm back. Anyway, what was the last thing I said before you got disconnected?
We were talking about Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah, and how they're like, fight the power, fuck the system, except give me money, buy our shirts and our merchandise. Also, please listen to the government and get vaccinated.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can say about this from many different angles, so I'm going to try to look at this from both sides. I'm going to start with the band, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to blame the band for wanting to make money playing music?
No.
No, I'm not. Are you going to blame them for wanting to make a lot of money? Look, do people really expect Tom Morello, Brad Wilk, Tim Comerford, and...
Can't hear you. You got disconnected. I don't know what's happening. Hello? Can't hear you. I don't know what happened. Still can't hear you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, I heard something.
Hold on.
Okay, I can hear you. It just sounds like shit.
Wait, I'm connecting my headphones right now.
Gotcha.
Pull this in, or you want to edit it out?
Your call.
Maybe keep some of it in.
If it's funny.
Actually, you know what? Keep it all in. I don't care.
This is the genuine Korn and Kock experience.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so we can hear you now. You're good.
Wait, but I want to hear you.
Hello? Gaming? Gaming?
Why can't I hear you in my head?
Pussy!
Okay, now there we go. There we go.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, anyways, what I was saying. Do you really expect those musicians to make all that money and essentially make the same amount that a person at McDonald's is making? Nobody would ever do that. So I'm not going to get on those guys for wanting to make a lot of money to play music. What I can get on them for is be careful about your message, whatever music you want to make. Because if you stand for fight the power and screw the government and do all this stuff, but you kind of turn around and say, hey, buy our merchandise and do all this stuff, it doesn't make you look good. It makes you look like a tool. Now, if they donated a lot of their money, and they probably do, but if they donated a lot of their money to foundations or causes that they believe in, like a lot, that's one thing. But then the second thing is, I would almost urge people to not involve politics that heavy, because when you come in support of the government, well, then you look like hypocrites, and then you're stuck. What do you do?
what do you do? It's kind of just like, look, I know you're young and angry, but really be careful, because if you make money doing this, you just better keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut. So, look, the people playing down the street, they can say whatever they want. They're not going anywhere. But Rage Against the Machine made it.
Goddamn.
I'm sorry. I'm taking a shot at, young bands like that, but whatever. It's true.
Bank heist fans on Suicide Watch.
On Suicide Watch.
I gotta
Anyway,
say, this is the genuine call-in experience. You're on your phone, and it honestly sounds like you're just talking through the phone, like you're calling in through a radio show.
Oh, is that what it sounds like?
Yeah.
You know what? Does it sound better than before when I was using the laptop?
No, the laptop sounded much better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, hey, you can see me,
Yeah.
so it's not like I'm literally calling in. You only hear a crappy voice.
Oh no. It'd be really funny if like there was no camera and I'd have to like superimpose like a fucking image in the black like space where your face would have been.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I apologize for all the walking around, for recreating Blair Witch Project, but as you can tell, we do this live on Korn and Kock, and we're not going to let anything stop us. So, that was just the first quote.
True. Yeah, okay. What's the second one?
The second one's about the new Slipknot album.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so when a band releases an album, they hype it up, alright? This is what Jim Root said about the next album. That comes out literally 2 days from now. He says, I feel that we weren't prepared for Joe, their producer, and I feel like we were not able to use Joe to his fullest extent. We did not do pre-production. We essentially built this record in the studio, and a lot of that was due to COVID and us being separated, and the circumstances led us to do the record the way it was done. Then he goes on, with my mindset being the way it was, I didn't have a ton of creative input. I felt kind of rushed trying to come up with ideas for this or that arrangement. We weren't rehearsed as a band. We did not come in knowing the songs top to bottom, and that affected the record. That put us behind the schedule. It had us not really arguing and fighting with each other, but trying to figure it out, like, what is the best way to approach this, knowing that we are doing what we are doing. I gotta tell you, that does not sound like, hey, buy this album. Really excited and proud of it. It kind of sounds like, to quote Zayn, meh.
Sounds to me like it's gonna be a perfectly average album all the way through.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. With every band, what's your favorite Metallica album?
I guess, and Justice.
Oh, really? I thought it'd be Master.
Well, according to that thing we did on the podcast like years ago, according to the percentage of songs I like from Master of Puppets and the percentage I like from And Justice, apparently I like Master of Puppets more than I like And Justice, but
Well, that's what the numbers say, but what does your heart tell you?
My heart says And Justice.
Well, that's what matters. The numbers thing is just like a fun little gimmick, and it also is like when people say, oh, this is my favorite, and then you go, well, technically you're wrong because the numbers you just gave out prove you wrong.
The numbers don't lie.
Yeah, but anyways, Lars should go into the studio trying to top Justice or Master of Puppets. But you don't want to say that out loud. And you don't also want to say, yeah, this album's kind of rushed. Didn't really have too much creative input. Nah, what are you going to do?
Well, yeah, there's always a delicate balance. You don't want to overhype it, but you don't want to fucking undersell it either. And
Yeah,
this sounded to me like buyer beware. This is definitely not our best work.
Wow, dude, you're really bringing it on home.
Name of the podcast: Buyer Beware.
But you want to call that podcast this?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a few names. Like that's one of them.
Do they all have something to do with malfunctioning?
Perhaps.
No bitches?
No bitches?
Alright, well, either way, I read that yesterday, and I'm just like, you know, I'm excited and pumped for the album, but this doesn't really make me more excited and pumped. It kind of makes me feel like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? This is what you say a year from now, or 2 years from now. You don't say it 3 days before an album drops. Hey, come on.
Goddamn.
Really? This is the time. Jim, this is the time to be this
Jim,
honest.
listen to us. Listen to us. Listen to the podcast. Listen to the Korn and Kock podcast.
Like I'm saying,
know.
be honest, but don't be this honest 3 days beforehand. Be this honest 3 years from now. Okay? Is that too much to ask?
I mean, so if some people are fed up, they're just fed up, man. They're just gonna say what's on their mind. They don't care.
No. I think I just got dust in my eye. Oh God.
Skill issue.
Anyways, what was the last movie you watched? Or TV show, video, whatever.
Last movie I watched was Little Nicky by Adam Sandler, and it was like a 3.5 out of 10.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, it was really not funny for most of it, and then it had like 3 actually funny jokes in it. And it like I told Dion while we were watching it, because we watched it after Master of Disguise, and I was like, it's so close. It's so close to being decent. Like, it keeps having like these hills and valleys, and it like almost gets to the line of being a decent movie, and then it comes back down, and it keeps riding that line. And I was like, I'm hoping by the end it can break through the line and become a decent movie. And I gotta tell you, it didn't. Except there was one joke at the fucking end that actually got me. So you know how in the movie, so well, okay, I won't spoil it in case you ever watch it, but
Is it a spoiler alert for the movie?
well, yeah, it happens at the end. I mean, it doesn't really have any bearing on the plot, but it's still like something that it's a gotcha moment at the end. It's really funny.
Alright, well, I might watch it someday. Last thing I watched was Seinfeld earlier today when I was on my break. And you know what? I almost watched yesterday and today.
What? I was yawning, sorry.
Wrote a song about it.
Oh, the fact that we have 100 subscribers now?
What? No.
You said we wrote a song.
Something.
We said we were you said we wrote a song about it. So I was like, night of 100 subscribers. We have 100 subscribers.
No, that's I appreciate that direction, but no, that was not it.
Fucking then what, Code Lyoko?
Yes.
God damn it.
You know there's 4 seasons of that?
It went for a pretty long time, yeah.
4 seasons is not that long.
Fuck, I was gonna hit a thing on my soundboard, but it didn't work. Alright, here we go.
Pussy!
What? For saying 4 seasons is not that long for a TV show?
Yes.
Wow.
Look,
Bell.
I think it's a pretty long time. Like, you think of like other cartoons or whatever, and I mean, like, if you compare it to like fucking like SpongeBob or something, it's like, yeah, SpongeBob's been around for like fucking like 30. It's like it's coming up in The Simpsons for how long it's been around. But like, I don't know. Like, most cartoons like that only ever last like a season or 2. So I mean, to last 4 seasons, that's pretty good.
It's a kid show. I mean, a lot of kid shows last 3 seasons, sometimes 4. If they're lucky, they can get 5. You know, you'll see some like Ed, Edd n Eddy had 6 or 7 seasons, but a few of those seasons had like 5 episodes. So what if Code Lyoko had 4 seasons and the last one had like 6 episodes?
Then that would be an EP of a season.
Yeah, exactly. That's the EP thing that we talked about. But anyways, I'm definitely gonna watch one. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm definitely gonna watch an episode or two of Code Lyoko. I think this is the first time I've actually watched Code Lyoko, like sat down and watched it. Because I'd go on YouTube and watch a couple clips here and there, but I forgot the story and the characters and all that stuff. So we'll see. I really liked it when I was a kid, but I wouldn't say it was my favorite back then. It's not my favorite now, but we'll see if what Zane says is true about it. If it's not as good as you remember it being.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it really isn't. It's really not.
What else is there? Has there ever been another movie or TV show that you went back and watched and you're like, oh my god?
Oh yeah, Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom.
Really?
I can't fucking stand Danny Phantom as like an adult. It's not good. It's not good. I'm dead serious. I am dead serious. I'm not joking. I cannot stand Danny Phantom as an adult. I can't. I cannot. I tried watching one episode of it and I was like, this is a slog. This is a fucking and I was like, okay, no, I can't judge it on one episode. And I watched a few others and I was just like, kill me now, please,
Okay, well,
fast.
At least you gave it more than one episode. If you gave it one episode, I'd be a little like, oh, come on, dude. But yeah, I guess it's hard to argue if you watch what, 3, 4 episodes?
Like the one I watched, I don't know if you remember, there's like the one where they had like the fucking Infinity Gauntlet and they go around the US and they have to collect the gems. And that's the one where like Danny Phantom's like secret identity gets revealed. And it's like the fucking weird bald guy with the big nose. He's like, the gauntlet of reality. And he's going to fucking like turn everybody into ghosts or whatever the fuck. Like that one, I watched it and I was like, where's my revolver? Please put lead in my head. And then I was like, no, all right. So I watched one, like, I don't even really remember what happened. I think it was like the one where like they fucking Stuart Little themselves. They like fucking like him and the fucking like jock from his high school turn really tiny, and they're like running around the house. And I was like, so a group of adults, mentally capable adults, wrote this and put it out there and thought, yeah, this is fine. And it just...
Well, yeah, but again, look, okay, I gotta stop you. What's the target audience?
Children, obviously. But, like, that's what I'm saying. As an adult, it just doesn't do it.
Look, that's where you have to kind of pump the brakes and go, okay, before I go Roger Ebert on this thing and give it a 1 out of 5 and destroy it, it's made for kids.
Well, here's the thing, Stone. We talked about this before with Zane. It's like talking about like kids material in terms of shows and movies is a tricky tightrope to walk, because if you try to criticize it, then it's like, oh well, it's a kids movie. You shouldn't really look too deep into it. But then they like try to make these really deep and like emotional stories, and it's like, oh, kids movies are made for everyone, including adults. Don't make fun of kids movies. And it's like, well, then we should be allowed to criticize them. It's like, it's a tightrope.
Why
Like,
do you want to criticize them? It's like you feel big
well,
and
it's
soft
not like
and
I'm specifically like going after kids
Danny
movies.
Phantom. We're talking about Danny Phantom here. There's no deeper meaning. Look, movies are one thing, kind of like when you watch like Big Hero 6.
Okay, that one was
like
good.
Zootopia.
That one was. I have never seen Zootopia.
I mean, like, those are like movies that were just made for like all audiences. But if you're gonna sit here and watch The Great Mouse Detective and really just tear that movie apart, I'm gonna sit here going, don't you have anything better to do than just to destroy Great Mouse Detective? I mean, look, it's Danny Phantom. You know how you won me? You watched more than one episode. What did I do? I stopped, but then you started to like name episodes and why you hated it. Now it's you're starting to sound like a nozzle. You don't like it. You watched 4 episodes. You called it, and I stopped. I threw in the towel. I waved the white flag up, and you kept going and going and going. And this is the territory of like, okay, now you're starting to sound like that guy. This is a TV show for kids. You should have took a knee, ran out the clock, and won, but you kept going with it, and now it's, yeah, you went a little too far with it.
Well, you're gay, so shut up.
Why are you always the one to say things that make me so uncomfortable?
We're back in middle school, bro.
Well, anyways, other than Danny Phantom, is there anything else?
That I can think of off the top of my head. Not necessarily, no. That's like the one thing, like one example I could think of. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I remember liking it a lot as a kid. But, like, I don't know. The complete opposite happened with me in Avatar The Last Airbender. I rewatch that every couple of years. And as I get older, it just gets better. Like, yeah, it was a cartoon made for kids, but, like, holy fuck, was that, like, a good story. And then I just remember that they fucking flushed it all down the toilet with fucking Legend of Korra, and I just want to put my head down the toilet.
You know what? Look at a show like Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was a kid's show, but man, there were some weird images in that show. And
Return the slab.
There are people I've talked to my age that couldn't watch the show because it was too scary when they were younger. I didn't think it was scary. I thought it was funny. I like watching it. How many kids shows do you see spoofing The Exorcist? Think about that. Danny Phantom never did that. Codename Kids Next Door never did that.
Yeah.
So it is funny how you see a kids show and they're like, "Oh, we're a kids show, so let's push the envelope." And then there are shows where it's like Ed, Edd n Eddy. I mean, come on. Like the animation of that show is so bad, but it's supposed to be bad.
Oh yeah, it's the charm. It's the crap factor.
Exactly. That show was made on a dare. So when people like go after something like that, you want to go like, that show's made on a dare, right? Let's do a little bit of research before you like go after it.
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
God, what's the last song you listened to?
I can't say that. Or I don't want to say that.
Is it
Motor Breath by Metallica.
Wait. Was it inappropriate or just embarrassing?
It wasn't. It's neither. It's just I don't want to give the person who made the song the light of day.
What? Is it a major artist or someone you know?
It's someone I have been acquainted with in the past, and I don't. They don't. They do not. No.
So what's wrong if you? What's wrong if you say the artist name?
They're just stupid, and I just don't want to mention their name. Just leave it at that. It's not the song. It's the person associated with the song. Motor Breath was the last thing I listened to, and I gotta say,
I don't even get the song title. If you don't say the artist, they're not gonna know.
I'm not gonna go into it, please. But yeah, Motor Breath. The more I listen to the first album, the more I think of Zayn saying that the album almost put him to sleep, and the more I think, I gotta say, if you're talking about songs like Motor Breath and like fucking Phantom Lord, I'm like, yeah, I can kind of see it.
You said it would put him to sleep. I don't remember.
He just said that it was very boring, because remember he listened to it and he was like, it's not for me. It's kind of boring.
Well, he also said too he made fun of the recording, which again I don't understand it. They were teenagers. They were like 19-year-olds. They had no money. They literally recorded and produced that entire album in like 5 weeks because they couldn't afford it. And the vocals sound like shit. What? A lot of vocals on the first album sound like shit. I'm like, come on, dude.
Didn't they also record? Didn't they record it in like a garage?
No, I don't believe so. No, I think they were in a studio to do it, but again, they had no money. They were a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds. You really think Lars is pulling out his fat wallet to record.
Pulls out his
you know,
credit card. Put it on the card, fam. Put it on the MasterCard, fam.
Yeah, so when it comes to like the production, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If that's all you got, I'm not listening. How many first albums by bands sound great? They don't. It's the first album. They get better as they go on. But with that said, I will agree with what you said and kind of what Zane said. They don't put me to sleep, but it's just repetitive. Think about it. Hit the Lights. He just screams out in the chorus. Motor Breath screams out in the chorus. Phantom Lord screams out in the chorus. Metal Militia screams out in the chorus. It's like, can you guys just do something different? Anesthesia Pulling Teeth. It's a bass solo, but at least it's different. It's cool. Four Horsemen. It's 7-minute epic. Pretty cool. Got a great riff. What else is there? Whiplash. Whiplash is a classic. It's simple, but it's fun. What else is there? No Remorse is good. I like that one. That's kind of groovy, but you know, it's not their best album. And I really feel, because Ride the Lightning is so much better. That's when they finally they started to find their rhythm. And Zayn got off the train.
He got off the train before it even left the station.
No, it left and it went to kill them all. And he got off on the next stop, and the next stop was Narnia, the Promised Land. And he's like, "Nah, I'm good." And I feel bad because I can't convince him. There's no way I can convince him to keep going. There's nothing I can say, and I can't fully disagree with him. If it's not your music, it's not your music. But the songs get so much better. Production gets a little better, but you know.
Rest in peace, Zayn, listening to Metallica. Play the sad trumpets. Don't actually play the sad trumpets. No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
This is a certified hash brown moment.
What is that?
It's a certified hash brown moment, dude.
I don't know what a hash brown moment is.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I just used the sound clip.
All right. So the last song I listened to was Dogs of War, live version by Pink Floyd.
I
What?
I agree. All right.
Oh, okay. So, we got an album anniversary today. It is
Yeah. All right.
XXX. It's XXX by ZZ Top, or in Roman numerals 30 by ZZ Top.
We had to look that up before the podcast started. Because I wasn't convinced that the Romans would have XXX as their fucking number. But it is what it is.
The best songs on that album, I'd say, are Poke Chop Sandwich and 362236.
Pork chop sandwich.
No, Poke.
Poke chop sandwich.
Yeah. And then,
What?
2236.
What?
Poke Chop Sandwich.
What does that sound? What is that song about? I went to the cafe and I had a sandwich and it was good.
It's a Poke Chop Sandwich. Why don't you listen to the song and find out for yourself, tough guy?
Tough guy.
You're busy over there ripping up Danny Phantom. Why don't you go listen to Poke Chop Sandwich by ZZ Top?
I didn't know that was a song by them.
Well, now you do. So go
All right.
listen to it.
Okay. Right now?
Wouldn't that be funny if you did it literally right now this second?
It would be funny, but the people, I'd have to put it in over the. Well, I don't want to get. We already get fucking a copyright claim every video because of fucking. Well, lately it's been Van Halen, but.
We could avoid that if somebody did not play music that would get us copyrighted.
Literally, all I have to do is I have to have a friend of mine do a chiptune cover of Beach Parade, and then it's fine because then it's fair use, and then there's no copyright claim.
Wait, why is it fair use then?
Well, because it's a remake of the song with like different instruments, like a different sound. So therefore, it's classified as an entirely new thing. It's not exactly a parody, but I guess it kind of works off of parody law where it like with Weird Al and his stupid fucking songs that are awesome. It's like, yeah, he's using the beats and the rhythms and shit, but like he's putting his own words on top of it, so technically he's not stealing the song. It's fair use, you know. So it's like,
Weird Al's a parody though.
yeah. So and I mean, this isn't really a parody, but it's like a cover. So it's like it's protected by fair use.
I don't understand this, but I don't get paid enough. I actually don't get paid at all to do this, so you know, we'll figure out later.
Got to read up on copyright law, buddy.
Are you reading up on copyright law?
You know your boy hitting the books.
Hitting the books? You won't read a Stephen King book unless you lose a bet. Just read one. Remember out of nowhere you said something like, if I find all 900 Korok seeds, you'll read it? Like, just read the book. What do you gotta lose a bet for? That's a move.
No, I
Just
said
pick
if
up
you
the damn book and read it.
No, I said if you beat Breath of the Wild, I'd read a Stephen King book.
Just read one. What do you gotta lose one for? I think there's genuine interest. So just pick the damn book up and read it. Why do you have to have like, oh darn, I just lost a bet. Now I have to read this book. But secretly you're like, here we go. Yeah. Come on. Just read the book.
Read the book. Do it. Do it. Read the book.
Look, I wouldn't start with it. That's a big one. Maybe you read The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon first.
What's the girl who read Tom Gordon? Oh shit, that was accidental. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to press that. My hand slipped, I swear.
Wow. Well, alright. It's The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon.
What is that one about?
It's about a girl, a teenager who gets lost in the forest, and all she has with her is her backpack and like a radio, and she's listening to the Red Sox game, and her favorite player is Tom Gordon. And there actually was a player named Tom Gordon. And it's only like 200 pages long, and she gets stuck in the forest, and she has these weird encounters, but she has this connection to Tom Gordon and everything like that. It's a nice book. It's an easy read. Do I still have it? Wait. Nope. Yep. Yeah, I still have it. Maybe Joyland. That's a mystery novel. That's $3.50. That's not bad. Misery's great. Cycle of the Werewolf's only 100 pages. For Colorado Kids. But yeah, just read one. What's with this like deal thing? Why is everybody in this group obsessed with deals? You, Zane, Russell, myself sometimes. Why can't we just do stuff? Why is it always like, hey, if you do this, I'll do this. If you're happy, I'll be happy. Just be happy.
No.
And no.
I refuse to be happy.
I gotta blow my nose too. You know, it's like if I came up to you and said something like, Alex, if you I'm trying to think of something. If you draw a picture of this, this, and this, I'll play Mega Man video game. But I bring it up all the time. Wouldn't you just say, I think you just want to play the game. Why don't you just play it? Why do you have to like make a bet, and when you lose it, then you do it? Why not just do it in the first place? You feel?
No.
I think you want to read, but for whatever reason you need some sort of incentive to do it.
I need the
incentive
push.
is. What push do you need? I'm pushing you right now.
I think it's the pressure. I think it's the pressure that a deal puts on, because it's like, you're not holding up your end of the bargain. What's going on, buddy? You know.
Well, why do you think I opted out of that deal with Zane about listening to what was it? I listened to
Aphex Twin
when he listened to Tool. Yeah, I told him, I'm like, look, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of waiting. I'm sorry. And we had a good talk over it, but that was it. So yeah, the deal was, I listened to all of Aphex Twin, one of his favorite bands. He listens to all of Tool, one of my favorite bands. And it just couldn't happen. So, yeah, but there was no pressure. It was a year of, hey, did you do it? No. Okay. A month later, did you do it? No. Okay. Just sick of it. So why not just read the book?
Fuck him. I don't know. I was talking about Zane, not the books. Fuck you, Zane. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, that's real nice.
Love you,
we
buddy.
gotta-
Love you, buddy.
Oh, damn it. Hold on. I got an anniversary for something, an event, but I gotta get the year right. Give me a second. No, not Corey Taylor.
He turns
that-
86 today.
He's getting up there.
We are Slipknot. Get your hands into the water.
Get your hands into the water.
He forgets the lyrics because he's just a geriatric fuck.
Okay, I'm doing the math right now. Okay. Holy crap. Alright. You ready for this? 81 years ago, in 1941, Ted Williams achieves a .406 batting average for the season, and he's the last ball player to bat 400 or better in an entire season of baseball. That was literally all I could.
Goddamn.
Now, you think about this. If you take a test, all right, and you get three... Come on, stay up. Oh, this is a fun segment.
Oh, you want to stop shaking the camera, bud? You want to shake it a little bit more?
Well, this is frustrating because these are small shakes. I just had this thing perfectly set up too. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. If you take a test and you get 3 questions out of 10 right, that's a 30%. You failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you fail 7 out of 10 times in baseball, you're an all-star. You're one of the best players.
Fuck.
You know how backwards that is?
It's a little... Well, that it's either that's sad for everybody else who plays baseball, or it's like, I don't know, like that's pretty rocky. It's pretty bad.
Think about it. So, when you fail 6 out of 10 times, you bat 400, you're one of the greatest of all time, but you still failed 60% of the time. But that doesn't translate in school. You get a 60%, you're failing. Like, you're done. You ain't sweet talking your way up to a 66. You ever do
You
that
ain't
before?
lying.
I asked you a question.
I was dumb. I didn't hear the question.
I don't get paid enough.
You don't get paid at all. We don't get paid.
I know, thanks for reminding me. No, but either way, that is, I believe that's all I got for my part. You got anything?
Well, I could plug my comic. It's to the end of the fucking podcast to do it, but The Glass Heart, Chapter 6. I'm 2 pages away. I'm putting line art on the second to last page right now. As soon as we're done recording this, I'm not going to edit the podcast right away. I'm going to finish the pages. I'm going to format them. I'm going to schedule the chapters to come out. And then it'll be out like a day before schedule. I originally wanted to have it out like at the beginning of this month. And that didn't happen because I ran into some artist block, and that was shitty. And it was bad. And I got over it. Get over it. Got over it. And then I like that.
Yeah. No, this is a meme like people do. where it's like a dance. I saw it. Like people will literally like set up a camera, they'll walk back and they'll just go, and then that's it. I don't know what it means.
I don't know what that.
Watch this, tell me what it means.
Comment down below if you know what that means. Anyway, I got over it, and I blasted through these pages, dude. This is gonna be 12 pages in one day. That might be a new record.
That'd be a new NFL record.
Playoffs. I just hope we can win a game. No. And I'm really excited. It's the longest chapter so far. 51 pages.
51 pages. Jeez.
Usually when a comic comes out, like a new issue of like a comic comes out, it's usually like at most like 25 pages. So like I'm putting in the work. I'm fucking diving right in there.
Dude, I believe the longest chapter that I've read in Stephen King's It was 101 pages. Think about that. One chapter is 101 pages.
That's like 1/11 of the book.
It's like it was either 99 or 101. It was just crazy. It was cray cray. It's cray cray.
Say that again.
kids
Don't
say.
ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. I will fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you.
Yeah. Why don't you read a book? Then
Why don't you read a book and then get back to me?
read a book?
Yeah, so it's coming out. Get excited. It's gonna be epic. And then I can finally go back to
Do you have a targeted release date?
well, it's gonna go public the 30th, but I'm gonna post it on Patreon for my patrons to enjoy a day early tomorrow, September 29th.
Ooh, so
I originally
coming out,
on my Twitter it says coming October 1st. I lied because I got it done before. So yeah, I'm get some more toilet paper. Yeah. What were you gonna ask?
all right.
Oh God, excuse me.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
What? I'm gassy.
Gassy?
Gassy. The Starbucks drink I drank gave me a little bit of gave me the burpees. I'm sorry.
That's not
I'm
gassy, that's
sorry.
mouthy.
Oh, I sneezed when I'm not allowed to sneeze. Oh, there's something else I can tell you. It's not really a story, but it's something funny that happened today. My mom rickrolled me in the fucking car earlier.
Rickrolled you?
I swear to fucking God, she pulled up Never Gonna Give You Up on her Spotify and played it in the car today while we were driving.
And it was planned. It wasn't like an accident.
Well, it's not like it was serendipitous, but like I wasn't expecting it. Like she's just like, these are some songs that I like, and she's like, oh, you gotta love Rick Astley, and I was like,
That's not Rickroll.
never gonna give you. I mean, if you're not expecting it, yes, that's the whole point of a Rickroll. If you're not expecting it, that is a Rickroll.
No. A Rickroll is when you're not expecting it, and the other person doesn't say anything. But when they go, I kind of like Rick Astley.
No. She didn't say that. She said that after she started playing the song.
You can be some of the worst storyteller because you like leave parts
Fuck
out
you.
of
I'm
the
the
story.
best storyteller.
No, you're not.
Fuck you.
In fact,
Fuck
oh
you.
my God,
Fuck you.
very
I'm the
misleading.
best. I'm the best. Anyway,
Ay.
we're getting up
How
there
long
in
have we been going?
about an hour and a half.
No, not bad.
It's a pretty
Wow.
beefy one.
I think, when was the last time we recorded before this?
Good question. I think it was like, it had to have been like a little bit more than a week ago, like 10 days or something. So probably like the 18th.
No, it wasn't the 18th. Was it the 19th?
Perhaps. I don't remember. Dude, I barely remember what
fine.
happened like last week. Like I have horrible memory like that.
That's fair, but well, I mean, the Discord people already know this, but last Sunday, the 18th, was the 9-year anniversary of my by Rush Bauer's first drum cover.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
There we go.
Wait.
Oh, you can't even see it. There you go. So the season 10 premiere was House of Pain by Van Halen, which came out last Wednesday the 21st. Got nothing this week. I was lazy. So, hopefully I can pick that up. I got the 10-year anniversary video planned out. I had it planned out back in like January or February. Alright? I'm not going to give it away, but I will say 10 is a big factor in it. And also with that said, I got a great video, idea, theme, concept, everything planned. I just have to film this thing.
You're gonna film yourself playing the drums outside?
Could you imagine if I filmed myself air drumming? Like,
Do it like fucking New Millennium Cyanide Christ.
no, yeah, listen, people, I know you don't like heavy metal, and I know you really don't like underground heavy metal. You have to watch this music video. It's called New Millennium Cyanide Christ by Meshuggah. Just watch the video. Just stomach it. The video is like the best thing you will ever see.
The music
thing you'll
video
ever
is fucking ballin'.
It's great, and I'm not being sarcastic. It's one of the best music videos you will ever watch in your entire life. So, anyways, yeah, I think I'm at 392 videos. You know what that means, right?
400's
400.
Oh fuck. The guest star is coming up.
And I think I know. I think I want to have Ben do it.
Good fucking luck.
No, here's the thing. The song is like perfect for Ben. All right?
Is it like the penis song from like Green Day or whatever? Like the blowjob song
No,
by Blink 182?
Yeah, Blink 182. No, it's not that. Trust me, I just think I have the perfect song, and it has nothing to do with the song's about. But this song is just perfect for Ben, because as everyone might not know, the Rush Bauer tradition is every time when I got to 200 videos, I did a big 11-minute song, and I joked with Alex. I'm like, I should have you come on after 200. He's like, why? And I said, because I'm like too busy partying up and I don't show up. So that would be the funny little meme. So Alex did it. He did 36 by System of a Down. That was a fun day. Wasn't that the day we recorded our first podcast?
It might have. It might have been.
Wait. It was either the first day we recorded or uploaded it. But
Oh, Mega Man, oh, Mega Man, oh, Mega Man, oh, Mega Man, oh.
But, yeah, so every 100 videos I get, the very next week, I have someone else come in. And, so when I got to 300, I did Tom Sawyer by Rush. So then 301, I had Zane come in.
And do
he
insert
did
coin.
I flipped that. That video actually is way better than it should be.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Because part of the joke is somebody walks on and they explain that I'm not there, and then they come up with whatever excuse. Alex's was, I was too busy, I was hungover, celebrating my 200th drum cover. Zane was something like,
you were going to go pick up a dog, but then the shelter thought that you were the dog. I don't really understand how that happens, but now you're stuck at the shelter, like in a cage.
Yeah, so whatever the reason is, they come on and they film it, and then the next week, then I'm back. So this is, can you imagine, I'm going to get Ben to come over to my house, sit behind my drums. He's going to walk on and look at the camera and just say whatever. Then he's going to play the song. All right?
You know what Ben's going to do? He's going to walk in, he's going to sit down, he's going to look at the camera, and he's going to go...
I think the outtake reel might be longer than the video itself.
Are you fucking kidding me? I love Ben. You know I love Ben, but goddamn, dude, you're gonna be there all fucking day.
I honestly, I know, but the song is like too perfect. You're gonna. I don't want to build it up. It's so dumb. But when you see it, you're gonna go, that one, and then you're gonna watch it and you're gonna go, perfect, absolutely perfect. And hey, I only have to do 8 more videos than this 400, so 9 more. Voice crack. 9 more.
Not far from now. Not far from.
Yeah. Excuse me. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I thought about Russell, but I don't think he'd do it. You think he would?
I think he would, but at first he'd be like, "Why?" No, and then he'd be like, "Can I talk about the Panthers and the Jets?" In the beginning.
Oh, jeez, I'm making myself cough.
And then he'll record it, and he'll be like, "I'm not watching the video when it goes up."
I've got a song that Russell could do, but that's gonna have to be the next one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be another good year. Not as many videos as I normally can because of the job, but you know, still doing it. Yeah, good times.
Epic.
You know, when is Album Corn Kid and Rush Bauer gonna do a collaboration?
I'll draw your drum with a pair of tits and like.
Why you gotta do that?
And you can write me a drum solo original and like sing in it. You'd be like Elm Corn Kid, trust titties, it's funny. I don't know.
Why don't you just transcribe Hey Now? Should we get a chiptune version of Hey Now by Bakeheist? Oh, come on, you'd listen to that.
Of course I would.
Is it possible, actually?
Yeah, you could do just like drums on Family Tracker. Yeah, sure. Family Tracker is the program where you make the 8-bit music, by the way. Just in case you were wondering.
I'm gonna say, if there's a chiptune version of Hey Now, I think it would sound like shit.
And it'd have like a really compressed fucking sample of us going, "Hey now."
It sounds like we're underwater, like in a jacuzzi with the bubbles on.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
B-17 bomber.
Okay, well, your homework assignment for this week is to listen to Poke Chop Sandwich by ZZ Top and 362236 by ZZ Top.
Sounds good.
I think that's pretty good. I think I'll do that. Yeah.
Whoa, is that you?
Yeah, of course it's me.
What happened to your voice?
This is my normal voice. What are you talking about? Dude, I'm not fucking with you. This is my normal voice. I totally didn't just turn on a voice on my soundboard and fucking sent
Yeah, now you did. Yeah.
This is called the narrator. It's really funny. It makes me just sound all like old and weird.
What? Can you do that to my voice?
No, because your microphone feed isn't coming through from my soundboard. You'd have to be here in person to do that.
Okay, well, what other voices you got?
I got this one.
No.
Yeah, it makes me sound like a fucking minion. Papoy, banana.
Yeah.
Oh,
This one's kind of funky. Makes you sound like a demon. Welcome to the Korn and Kock podcast.
You sound like Satan from South Park.
Drink your Ovaltine.
No, not today, Saddam.
Sorry, Saddam, not today.
Yeah, that's literally South Park.
That's funny. What other ones are there? Well, you know about magic chords.
That's the fucking vocoded one where I sound like I'm like in an 80s music video. And I'm like,
Welcome to the Korn and Kock podcast. Oh, I killed Stone. He's dead. What? Let's talk about the Rams and the Jets. Oh, shit.
Oh, I got a cramp. I got a cramp.
Sorry.
Oh my god, I got shit.
All right, I'll turn it off. I'm sorry.
Oh no. No, turn it back on. Dude, just... Oh my god, here you say talk about the Rams and the Jets.
Welcome to the Korn and Kock Sports Hour, where we're going to talk about our favorite teams. I think the Browns are going all the way this year.
Oh my god.
Stone
Oh my
Cockler,
God.
Stone Cockler, when do you think the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim will make their triumphant return to the ice rink?
Oh shit. Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't
Wait.
even.
I want to get you to read some sort of movie line.
Oh, absolutely.
All
Oh,
right,
absolutely.
can we
In the magic
say-
in the vocoded one, the one that I was just using.
Yeah, the vocoded one.
Okay.
Okay, turn it on. You ready?
I absolutely am.
Okay, I want you to say you're gonna need a bigger bow.
We're gonna need a bigger bone.
All right. Let's see. I'll get you my little pretty and your little dog too.
I'll get you, my little pretty, and your little dog, too.
Little dog. Too.
Your little dog.
Oh, what God, what else is there?
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Oh my god. That's your best one. I'm looking at my movies. I'm trying to think of something. You got anything?
Stuart. Say you wanted to fuck her. That's phone booth. That's phone booth, by the way. That's the movie Phone Booth.
Can I hear shooter again?
Shoot her! Shoot her!
For those of you who don't know, that's from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh god.
For those of you not in the know.
Oh,
Hmm.
I got you. Okay, you remember Chicken Walk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want you to say, "I'll teach you," and then you say the rest.
I'll teach you to teach me to make a fool out of me.
Oh.
Grandpa.
Right. I think we should maybe stop. I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
myself,
All right. We had our fun. People are probably getting sick and tired of that shit.
Hey, you know what?
It's you know, where do you get off?
You know what the problem is?
But yeah, that was.
Wait. Turn the vocode back on. I just saw a movie. I gotta hear you say this. All right, you ready? I want you to say, "I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you."
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. Sweet.
Hey, speaking of movies, I guess. You remember Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island?
I don't think I ever watched it, but yeah.
You've
I'm not
never
that-
watched Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island?
No.
Really? Not even on accident?
No.
Wow. Well, I got nothing.
Dude, I had sex during Shrek. I thought that was good enough, but apparently not.
Wait. Did you just say you had sex during Shrek?
Yes?
What does it have to do with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island?
Because I thought that was like the peak, but apparently Scooby-Doo Zombie Island's even higher.
I had nothing to do with sex.
Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait to go back and get a screen grab of that.
Of you and I doing that together.
Hell yeah!
That should be when I post this. That should be the screenshot to sell this thing.
I forget about the custom thumbnail. That it'll just be our faces. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, in all honesty, I had an innocent take. There's a song in that Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island one, and it wasn't sexual. Did you think I was gonna say I had sex with Scooby-Doo?
No, I was just pointing it out. I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just saying.
Okay, it sounded like you were bragging. Second of all, that had nothing to do with anything we were talking about. I'm just shocked at your immaturity.
Well, I am younger than you.
Yeah, by like what, a year and a half. All right, well, I think we should start wrapping it up. What are some titles you're thinking about calling this?
It's either gonna be what did I say it was before? Oh fuck! What was the title that I was like, oh, this is what I'm gonna call it?
Buyer beware.
Oh, Buyer Beware. Yeah, that was the one. Or
You should call it I'm sorry.
it should be called Technical Difficulties.
It should be called Live from a Dumpster Fire. Live from a nearby dumpster.
The Trash Fire is Warm, Part 2.
I never liked that title, but it fits this one. What does that even mean, the trash fire? What were we even talking about on that podcast?
I don't know. Only thing is that I remember you kicked the mic stand a bunch of times, and then Bunny Bear came in and fucking was like, meow, meow, and then fucking like sat on your notepad, and you're like, get off, asshole. And he like bit you.
I think he tried to bite me.
Okay, he didn't bite you. He was a little sweetheart. I miss Bunny Bear.
He was cute.
For those of you not in the know, Bunny Bear was one of my cats we had when we first started the podcast. He would like knock, no joke, he would knock on the door while we were recording and be like, meow, meow, and like want to come in. And then you'd fucking, that was how he meowed. That's exactly how he meowed. And you'd come in, you'd pet him for 2 seconds. He'd get mad, try to bite you, and then want to leave. And then 10 minutes later, he'd be knocking on the door like, let me back in. He was the best.
I remember Alex was like, he doesn't like his butt to be pet. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then naturally I just pet his butt. And he just got used to it after a while.
Oh, yeah. At first I noticed, like, he had, like, it's funny that, like, cats have, like, certain tics. It's like, oh, don't rub me on my tummy. Don't do this. He hated getting touched on the butt, like near the tail. And, like, once I figured that out, I figured out that you could do it a little bit. Like, you could pet him a little bit by the tail. And he'd go, like, meow, and then, like, not even, like hissing. Just, like, meow, like, kind of annoyed. And then I kept doing it to the point where, like, he was just okay with it. Like, I remember, like, I would do it and he would start, like, making biscuits with, like, whatever he was on and, like, going nuts. Oh, God. It was funny. It was, like, his on switch to, like, just start fucking going.
His on switch. You found the switch. You've done it. You did it. You've done it. What's wrong with me? Boy, I made some great faces in this podcast.
So did I. I can't wait to listen back to that vocoder part. I'm excited.
Let's talk about the Jets and the Rams. That part was so... I just wasn't expecting that. Alright, well... what is it, the rewind?
It is. Korn and Kock Rewind. Play the clip. Here's Kock. Good clip. Good soup.
Good clip, yep.
Good soup. Good soup. All right. We talked about many things. 9/11. God damn it.
Not 9/11, but events that happened on 9/11.
Yeah. Then we also did, we talked about Slipknot, and we talked about them talking shit about Rage Against the Machine, and then we did a funny vocoder part, like, not even 10 minutes ago that you loved it. And, yeah. And, Kill 'Em All is not a 10 out of 10 album. But it's still pretty good.
No, it's a good debut album, but it kind of stops there. You know, you listen to, like, Rush's first album, which is just awful. Iron Maiden's was alright. Dream Theater's was alright. Primus's is pretty good. Symphony X's was not too great. Yeah, but again, that's the whole point, is your first album are like the songs that you've been working on your whole life. And let's face it, not all of them are absolute bangers. I don't care what your girlfriend told you when you wrote it. It's not that good, dude. It just isn't.
God damn. Right for the jugular, dude. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
That was taking the shotgun and pulling a Wild at Heart at your head. You know what I'm talking about?
A Willem Dafoe in Wild at Heart.
Yeah, that was like... Yeah. Anyways. Oh. When I came home, I saw on the bottom... It's not. There's a ball player named Daniel Lynch, and I thought it said David Lynch.
David Lynch, up to bat.
I would love to hear David Lynch call a game. You know how fun that would be?
It seems Julio Urias has hit a 3-run homer.
It seems Aaron Judge... it appears Aaron Judge is coming to bat. That's what he would have.
David Peralta has never tasted quinoa.
Neither a Coca-Cola. I'm going to buy him a Coca-Cola. How about how many times he says Coca-Cola in that video?
A delicious Coca-Cola. Probably not that much.
He says it like...
What time is it, Riles? 9:43. Okay.
No.
When the clock hits 48, you'll tell me, right? Yes, sir. Okay.
That's like me when I make mac and cheese or pizza. It's like, hey, tell me when it's this time, and they
What time is it, Dad? 10:03. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, good time. All right. Well, is that it?
I think so. I had a pretty good time on the podcast. It was pretty good.
It was alright. Look, I only say it was alright because of just the complete destruction of just the laptop just dying, and I had to get my phone, and the phone not working, and I got to get the headphones, and the headphones not working. I had to tour the house just to get something going, and then I finally got it all set. What a journey this was. What an odyssey. I feel like Odysseus when he finally gets back to his front door after, like, what was it, like 20 years or something like that? And the dog remembered him.
The swineherd and the dog were the only two that remembered him.
Seriously. Oh, great, my phone's at 50%. Alright, well, we're going to have to cut it.
Okay, bye-bye.